Okay, so after 3 hours of what I can only describe as dreadful sleep, I've now got to figure out how to get to the convention center. Which includes a terrifying walk at 6 o'clock in the morning across freeways. Thanks, America. Okay, this looks like the convention center here. Now, where do I go? Check this out. This is a map showing you exactly where you are. You know, any one time where all the little classrooms are for stuff. You are here. Nice one. I must say, this place looks really pretty. They couldn't have picked a nicer venue for it, if I'm honest. I mean, it looks so nice. Look at it. It's like it's inside its own little freaking mall or something. But all the rooms are, it's because it's in a circle shape, all the rooms are on the outside, I think. So it's really well laid out. Very nicely done. I have noticed one problem though, is they don't do speed passes anymore, which used to just be a pass where you could get into the expo keynote thing first and the front 2 rows of classes, but now they don't have it anymore. They have a pro pass. It's like $120 and that includes a whole bunch of other stuff, which I don't want to buy, but that's the only way to get a speed pass, so might have to buy one of them when I'm picking up my ticket, I guess, in 45 minutes or so, but that's a bummer. But still, nice looking place. Right, I just had Glenn just jump me. The bell end. If you're watching this, Glenn, I'm gonna get you. Before Photoshop World ends, I'm gonna get you. Bell end. I've had 3 hours sleep and he just jumps me. And then he pisses off. I'm gonna get him. I'll get you, Glenn. That is the keynote finished. I actually finished early. It's normally meant to finish about 10:30, and then you have about 20 minutes or so before you need to get to class. It's finished at 10, so we've actually got an hour to spare before the first class even starts. And I was flip-flopping between who I go to. Jeremy Cowett's got a class on telling your story through Photoshop, which sounds kind of interesting. But then there's Bill Fortney, amazing landscape photographer, and he's got a class on photographing Americana images kind of thing. Which typically isn't exactly what I'm going to be shooting, but I think it might be interesting just to go and see it, just to see if I can actually take anything from that class and use it for when I'm in Scotland, because actually you could probably, the ideas may be relevant somewhat, so that's probably the next class I'm going to go to, but I'm just going to hang out outside in the fresh air and stretch my legs because I'm going to be spending the day sitting down and I'm starting to feel a little bit tired already. So that's not good. So it's a good thing classes finish about 5 o'clock tonight, and I'm not going to the after party, thankfully, because I would definitely be dead. I think that's 8 to 11 or something, and I couldn't even, no way. My body will be dying by the end of that. So I'm just going to chill out for a little bit, and then I'll head into the first class. Oh, so that wasn't terrifying at all. I just had a portfolio review with Moose Peterson. Jesus, that scared the life out of me. Actually, that was really, really useful for me. That was, he gave me a lot of really good advice in there. But yeah, that was slightly scary. I thought I was going to get someone else for my portfolio review. And then all of a sudden I go in to check in. I actually had to leave Scott Kilby's class early. It was a hot hot shoe for absolute beginners class, which by the way, he's an amazing teacher. That was so good. I loved his class on flash photography. That was really, really good. I was sad that I actually had to kind of leave it because the class ran long, and then I had to get to the portfolio review because you need to kind of check in and stuff before. But yeah, I went to the check-in thing. It's like, oh yeah, you're with Moose Peterson. But that was really, really helpful. He gave me a lot of good advice. Yeah, that was really good. But now I'm going to go check out the expo floor. So let's go and check that out and see what we have. So as you can see, I've come back to the hotel room for a quick minute because I need a rest. I am exhausted, and I've got a couple hours between the last class that just finished, which was Glenn Dewis's real world retouching. Sorry, tongue. And it was really, really good. It was cool just to chat with him for a couple of minutes, him and Dave Clayton as well. So I just got to chat with them. That was really nice and cool. So I've come back just to actually grab my wallet because I left my wallet in the hotel room because I'm an idiot, and so I didn't buy any lunch. I've literally lived off a bagel and like a little small energy bar and a bottle of Gatorade today, so I'm exhausted. It's already 4 something and I'm starving, so I'm gonna go grab my wallet, some food, and I'm also going to grab my camera because Canon are very, very cool, and they're doing free camera cleanings for any Canon owner here. But all you needed to do is basically register saying, I'm going to bring in my camera, and they're going to be here for the next 3 days. Canon Professional Services, CPS. You basically give in your camera and they'll clean it for free. So that's really, really cool because I like cleaning my camera and everything, but it's always nice to have a professional do it, and especially recently because I've noticed some dust spots and I've tried to clean it and it doesn't seem to really get rid of them, so I'm not really sure what's going on. So hopefully they'll be able to clean it and then get a better job than I'll ever do. So that's really cool and it's nice and free. And also I bumped into RC Concepcion again, who remember me. It is super cool. Hi buddy, it was really nice to see you. And I was talking to him about Really Right Stuff. They do amazing, really nice tripods and really nice ball heads, and they're normally here at Photoshop World, but they're not this time. That's really sad to me because me and him were walking around going, I can't see Really Right Stuff. And the problem is because I wanted to check to see if my capture plate would fit on their Really Right Stuff ball heads. As you know, and I've showed in previous videos, on the back of my camera I've got this little clip here, and this bit here locks into the shoulder strap. You've seen in a couple of videos, probably in other previous vlogs, my camera sits on the shoulder strap, and this little plate locks into that. But I want to be able to see if this plate will actually fit in the Really Right Stuff ball heads, because if not, then I'm not going to buy it. That's the only really thing that's stopping me from buying a Really Right Stuff tripod. So they're not here, but RC was kind enough to say, hey look, I've got my Really Right Stuff tripod, you can try and see if the capture plate will fit. So really, really nice of you, by the way, buddy. So I'm gonna try and detach this. I'm having a bit of an issue trying to detach it right now, but I'll detach this and then bring the camera back with me. And then I need to try and find RC somewhere and either say, hey, have you got your tripod, or give the thing to him, or I'm not sure how we'll do it, but basically I need to bring in the camera, get my wallet so I can grab some food, and then we've got one more class before it's over. And I think the last class is 6 to 7 o'clock or something, and then at 8 o'clock there's the after party, which I'm not going to, although RC almost kind of asked me if I wanted to go anyway with him, but I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll probably be too exhausted by then. And I want to start editing these vlogs. I want to get these out tonight, actually. I want to get day 0 or day 1 and day 2. Technically today is day 2, so I want to get that stuff out before tonight, well, before tomorrow, because then tomorrow is a really, really full day, and that's when it really kicks off. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I've got some great classes tomorrow. Can't remember off the top of my head, but really, really looking forward to them. So I'm gonna just have a quick rest, and then I'm gonna head back to the convention center. Right, so I've just come back to the expo hall, as you can see, and I just caught Glyn Dewis trying to sneak up on me again for the second time today. Dude, I'm spending my entire time looking over my shoulder now. It's freaking me out. So thanks for that. That was really, really helpful. It's funny, but it's annoying. And I'm gonna go check out Frank Doorhoff's class and then go to sleep. All right, so that is day 1 done. I am done myself. I am exhausted as anything. I'm taking the safe route back to the hotel right now because I'm gonna go to a gas station and try and grab some food, some tinned something to throw in the microwave or heat up in the kitchen, because I have a kitchen, so I can now cook my own food in my hotel room rather than going out and buying food, because I don't want to sit in a restaurant for another 45 minutes ordering food and having to pay a tip because I'm exhausted. I just want to go to eat food, go to bed, and then wake up nice and early tomorrow morning to go get my ticket for Midnight Madness. So this is me for today. I'm gonna call it a night. Goodbye.